What's going on? How are you? Who do we have here? If you are coming into the room, just let me know. I'm here in Michigan. For those who don't know where I've been. What's up? Greg DeBruno is joining. I have some few other folks joining, coming in the room. Educate for Hope. That's great. Good to see you guys. Good to see you. And I'm right now, just so you know. Hey Casey, what's up? I'm in Michigan because it's my dad's 70th birthday, and so I'm here in Michigan. All the family is back there at the house over that way. It's over that way. And I have, of course, been off Periscope for, I don't know, the last few days now, just traveling and trying to get things done, as some of you know, just working on a new YouTube course. But I wanted to ask the question, this question of what is your biggest goal in life? Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, no, I know, right? Right? I wanted to, because I was thinking about this, because I'm writing a toast for my dad's birthday, and part of me has been, one thing I've been thinking about is what is your biggest goal? And the reason I've been thinking that is because, you know, I think about my dad's biggest goals in life, and you know, he's a lawyer, and he, you know, for a while he dreamed of being a sports writer, and but you know, looking back, you know, is the biggest goal in life? Is your biggest goal in life, you know, different jobs that you do, or is it impact? You know, and I think that's what you kind of have to look at it like, kind of seeing the impact more so than just seeing, you know, oh, I want to make $1 million or $10 million. My fiance is from Grayling, Michigan. Awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm here in like Bloomfield Hills type of thing area. So, you know, so when I was thinking about this, what is your biggest goal? And I'm sorry, guys, it's really windy here. Wind is coming. Oh, I'm being blown away. Sorry. So when I think about this, like, what is your biggest goal? I think it's more so, not so much about, yeah, I'm using a selfie stick. Exactly. That's exactly right. I'm using a selfie stick. I think about it more from the impact of things. Like, you know, what is my biggest goal in the world? I want to empower, you know, people to find their own voice and to communicate their own passions and dreams. And I want to be able to facilitate that as best I can to help them along the way. If that's my biggest goal, then everything is kind of working towards that goal. So whether I create software to do that, whether I speak on stage to help them, whether I inspire someone to go out and do it themselves, you know, all of these elements. Grayling has a big boy still. LOL. It looks lovely there this season. Yeah, I'm from California, as some of you guys know. So being here, like, I have a jacket on. I haven't worn a jacket since last time I was in Michigan, I think. Actually, no, that's not true. Probably last fall, November, when I was here last. But it's just beautiful. I mean, it's like, I love the weather like this. And it just makes me more introspective. So my scopes become more introspective. They're not so much business. They're more like, you know, like, what do I want to do in life? You know, and I start thinking about those things, because it's like, you know, it's like you kind of get out of that realm, right? You know, so for those who are brand new here, my name is Casey Zeman. I do scopes as much as I can. I'm going to be doing more of them, of course, after this course is launched. YouTube course is launched. I do Periscopes all about building a business and brand that you love, based around your passions, your ideals, your goals. Whether you have, you know, a philanthropic idea or plan, whether you are, you know, a non-for-profit, whether you're doing business for yourself. I want to give you the tools and some strategies for helping you build it. So I do Periscopes all about how I launched my business, using webinars, using a lot live events, using video, and essentially that's what I teach. And I'm the founder of Easy Webinar. It's a software that does both live and automated webinars. We create webinar funnels for you to sell, top engagement funnels. And I have a couple new software coming out soon as well that it might interest some of you Periscopers. But anyway, that's what I do, and I kind of do launch strategies. So, you know, when I think about the reason I do all of what I do, I have to start thinking about the big picture. Why do I do what I do? And it's ultimately to help other people find their kind of, find their true message and deliver that message. Kind of how do you deliver that message? What's the best way to deliver that message? And that's kind of what I start thinking about. Because I asked this kid, I need to learn to speak in front of the camera to properly deliver a webinar. Yeah, I get that. Got the videos, and it's exactly what I needed. Thanks for sharing. Oh, no problem. Yeah, no problem. The best advice I can give about speaking in front of a webinar is that you just need to do it. There are a couple of things that I would say in terms of cameras and different, audio that you can use. I love the Logitech C920. And if you guys did get the videos software, my assistant was sending out a free gift, a couple free gifts. One was a full resource guide of cameras, audio, lighting, how to do that in front of peeps. Sorry, I interrupted. Oh, no problem. It's a really good, kind of gives you everything you need to know about what cameras to use. So I use the Logitech C920 when I'm doing a webinar. I use my microphone. Yeah, Michigan. Yeah. Yay, Michigan. Yay, I'm in Michigan. Yeah. I use a Logitech C920 when I'm doing a webinar. And the audio, sorry, it's really windy here. Let me turn away from it. The audio, I have a couple different audio that I use. I use a snowball microphone when I'm doing my recording, or I use some of my other mics. Like this is a good mic. This particular mic that I'm using right now is the SmartLav Rode mic, and you plug it right into your phone. We use a Yeti mic. That's great. Yeah, Blue Yeti, Blue microphone, Blue Snowball. Both are the same. They're both the same company of Blue. But yeah, they're great because they're USB. They plug right into your computer. They're so easy to use. Absolutely. Do you guys hear the wind at all? Is this super loud on your end, or is it okay? I just want to make sure it's not like deafening. A Movo. I have a Zeman mic. Nope. Okay, good. I don't know if oh, Samsung. I was like, I don't know that Sumo mic. Samsung. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. That's good. That's good. So let me ask you this. What is your biggest goal? What is your biggest goal? And it doesn't have to be, it can be whatever you want, but I want to ask you what your biggest goal is. I'd love to know. I'd love to know if it's, that I want more time, freedom with my family. I'd love to know if it's like to have the ability to be as creative as I want. I love, to be able to travel, but the weather I don't miss in Michigan. Yeah, right, I know. Sorry, I have to read the questions kind of on the side. So most of you guys are tilted, so it's hard for me to read all the comments as they come in. But I saw something about Michigan. Yeah, it's great to visit. I don't know if I'd live here because of the weather, but it's great to visit nonetheless. Give my daughter all opportunities. Yeah, that's terrific. That's absolutely terrific. So if your goal is to give your daughter all the opportunities that she wants in life, it's about what you can do to help her achieve that. And that's, supporting her financially, supporting yourself financially, obviously, finding your goals and bliss. Oh, there comes the wind again. Yeah, finding your goals, your bliss, and being able to monetize that, I think, and then being able to pass that over. Because part of the thing that we pass on to our children is the acceptance of what they want to do in life. I can't type on my phone. Conquering my fears of traveling. Yeah, time and money, right? Yeah, exactly. But, I love this idea of like, I want to support my child in anything that she or he wants to do in life. Part of that is to invest in her future or their future. I think it's about you finding that your ultimate goals, and her, when she sees that you're striving for that, and you always say, I want you to do the same thing. I want you to achieve anything you want in life. If both of you are doing it together, it's almost like it's instilling much more than just supporting her in anything she wants to do. It's instilling a sense of almost like self-empowerment to start it at a younger age, if you know what I mean. No goals, but potential targets that add to my life living and perhaps sorry, I didn't quite get all of that. If you guys don't mind, I'm gonna see. some of the questions as they come in. There we go. That's, oh. This selfie stick is terrible, by the way. Yeah, sorry. I know, I so changed that on you. Sorry about that. Okay, also, I wanted to mention one thing. Some of you guys have asked about the software that I have, the Periscope software, and it's going to be coming out, I don't know, hopefully very soon. So if you guys know that about it, just stay on the lookout. It's going to be coming. I'm going to be announcing more on it very, very soon. So just keep an eye out. And yeah, so yes. I don't know how many of you guys are Periscopers. How many of you are Periscopers that like are doing Periscope? That, you know, because I'm not necessarily a huge Periscoper. I'm not doing it like I used to do 3 to 4 a day. Melissa Herb. Okay, yeah, I thought so. So, and because I'm not doing them, as you can see, my numbers are really low. So I will be releasing it very, very soon. And oh, I did. Okay, great. I haven't done that many this week. Yeah. It's gonna be coming out very soon, and if for those who don't know, it's an analytic software for Periscope. It lets you know exactly everything there is to know about your engagement on Periscope, the people that come to you, your growth, and kind of the drilled down on a per broadcast level as well. You can know everything. I've given it out to some people already, and they've tested it, and Mark Kay and a few other top Periscopers who have been playing around with it. And I'm excited to launch it out pretty soon. So just for those who don't know, just follow me if you're not following me, because I'm going to be talking about it more and more. Okay, so that's about it. I just wanted to talk about that big goal, what that big goal was for you. And as I said, I always kind of look at it as like, what's the end game? You know, because it doesn't have to necessarily be, I want to be, you know, CEO of a newspaper. Because once you get to that point, you're a newspaper company. Once you that's not even around anymore. I don't even know why I use that. I think because Hearst Castle came into my head, and I thought newspaper. So anyway, if you like, let's say you want to like be the CEO of a publishing company. Well, that's part of a big goal. But I'm talking about what do you want to do? Why do you want to achieve that goal? Do you want to impact others? Do you want to be able to help people in the world? I think there's a bigger goal that a lot of people kind of miss. And because I was also drilling my 25-year-old cousin, and I was asking what's the big thing that he wants to do, and he doesn't know, and it's okay. At 25, you really don't know what you want to do in life. You might know that you want to be in education, but why do you want to be in education? What is the problem with the education system that makes you want to go into it and fix it? And it's like being able to know that, like saying, well, you know, education, the reason and then tapping into why, you know, I ask him, well, what's the reasoning? For you personally, did you go through a problem with your own education? What's your story? What's your background that makes you feel so passionately about education? Hello, how's it going, Curly? What's going on? I think that's kind of some of the things you have to think about, or some of the things that people have to think about, their story as it relates to why they want to do what they do. For me, I want to empower people to have their own voice, to, you know, find their passion in life and go with it. And I think that's because I had the same struggles when I was going through things. You know, I started off as an actor, and I hated being a broke actor. And I realized that acting is very similar to anything else that is kind of out there in terms of like what, you know, the kind of, you know, when you work for somebody else, it's always a bureaucracy. And acting isn't different. I mean, when you're an actor and you work on a show or do a commercial, guess what? You're still working for someone else. And oftentimes it's a project that might not move people, and you have to get obviously to a much bigger place before you can actually make, you know, before you're making a huge impact. So my thought was always, well, what can I do to make an impact now? And so that's when I decided to go on and create a business. And then the business was always around, you know, how people can find and build their own business. And that was me, you know, going into YouTube and teaching about video, because video was a way to kind of communicate with others, connect with others. And then from there, connecting with others on video, you know, that's when webinars and live video came around. So so that's why I do what I do, and it's almost taken over for acting, because to me, the reason I even went into acting in the first place, and I had this realization probably a year ago, is I went into acting in the first place because I wanted to create an emotional response in someone. I wanted to have them walk away saying, you know, I had a cathartic moment, you know, I've been inspired to do something, you know, create an emotional response. And doing what I do now, where, you know, I can go out and I have software that thousands of people use, and we've had hundreds of testimonials of people saying, Casey, I just made $9,000. I mean, we have a guy in our Facebook group that said, I just made $7,500 using your software today. Thank you. You know, when you have things like that, you know, there are these little moments where you feel like you are making a difference, you know, on whatever level. And that's the thing now that I'm lucky that I have, and that I continue to strive for, to try to make a difference, to try to help people find and get to their goals, you know. And I think you have to kind of think of that, like, what is your big why? Why do you do what you do? And I think that's kind of the what your goal should be, your why, essentially. So anyway, that's it for now. I'm going to go back before I freeze to death in Michigan. I need to start and just do it. You have with your software. Yeah, if you know, obviously, right. And if some of you guys are Easy Webinar customers and you need help, remember, we have a producer's corner. We have where we can actually help you get set up and everything else. If you go to easywebinar.com/producers corner, we can help you with everything. So that's about it. If you are not following me, you guys can follow me by clicking on this little Perry dude, swipe right or swipe up. If you swipe right on the iPhone, swipe up on the Android, share, follow me. You don't have to share this because I'm going to get off here, but you can do that. And if you want to join into our mastermind group, we talk about stuff like this, like building a business. All of my resources are pretty much in there. You can go to tribeminded.com, and sign up there, and you'll be entered into the Facebook group, where you can come join us and dance around and frolic with the rest of us inside there. Okay, I'm going to get going. You are all amazing. Thank you so much for coming to this scope. Take care. Enjoy your dad's birthday. Thank you. I have to go now write a speech, so hopefully I can do this. I'll talk to you later, everybody.